What's going on, everybody? It's always a great day to play a roguelike game, and today we are playing some more Chaos Zero Nightmare. I just pulled Tiphera, or Tiphera, however you say it. She's in the special banner right now for the next 2 days, and I finally pulled her. So, funny story, I was down to like 2 rescues left to pull her, and then another 5-star got pulled, so I had to pull another 70, so I was hoping to have her a lot earlier, but we finally got her, and we're testing out the team that you're seeing at the bottom of the screen, and I haven't played with her in my team yet, outside of events, where you do get to use her as like an event character or what have you. So we're going to go into the Zero system today, and I have one of the codexes ready for a psionic team. I think that's what it's called, right? Psionic? Whatever, the purple one, because that is our main delivery of damage through whatever his name is, Kyra? I can't remember his name ever. Kayron. Okay, well anyways, so I think this team is going to be very, very strong because there is a lot of exhaust happening. So I'm actually going to swap these around because of the, I have a preference as to where I want the cards to land in my hand. So I want Tiphera's to appear most on the right hand side, and then Kayron's on the left hand side. And that is how it will be arranged, I think. So yeah, we're going in as this team here. I am going to turn on the Chaos Nightmare mode. I can't remember what this is called, but it makes it more difficult, but you do get better save data value. So it'll be a little bit harder, but I'm looking for our first save data for Tiphera, and more than likely we're going to have to use we're going to have to do some counseling on her to get the save data back, but it will be of a higher value, so I'm willing to do that. Let's go in and test it out. I hope that this team is as good as I was thinking it would be, because I've been wanting to try out this team for a long time. So Kayron was actually the 5-star that I pulled instead of Tiphera, so I guess it's actually kind of ironic that I said what I said at the beginning, because at the end of the day, this is actually the makeup of the team, so I think I should be happy that I didn't get Tiphera right away and I got Kayron, because he is very, very strong. I didn't like the description of the character when I was reading the cards, but then I finally tried him, and he is extremely, extremely strong, especially with Cassius as well. They just all have a lot of exhausting, so it works out really well. Okay, so Anemia Curse could work okay, but do I really want just one legendary thing? This doesn't really help that much. We could sell it for cash later, though. Whatever, we'll take the rare gear. This is kind of a bad start, but what can you do? Tenacity damage of the first attack, that's fine. And then we're at the start of the turn, do a lead card. I think Tiphera can get some lead cards, I guess. That's why it's suggesting it to me. But I'm not sure if that's actually true. I have found that it recommends it to characters who actually don't have any lead cards, or maybe I can't get the right epiphanies on them. Anyway, so we do want to go to this space here because that's the arena. So let me just see. I do like all of the elites over here, so we're going to bottom row. Here we go. Now, one thing that I was wondering is, does positioning affect how much break points, or like the break meter that you get? If that is true, then I might rearrange this, but I did want this arrangement for the cards, like I was saying. So we're going to do his passive, and then we're going to do Quantum Seed just to start getting some of these archetype cards, and that's just a free card for some defense. I'm going to start using Sphere so that we can get some futility out there. Now, there are some core epiphanies that I need for Kayron before he's any good, to be honest. So archetype cards will reduce the cost of Brand of Annihilation, and same with the quest cards coming from Kayron. That's why this team works so well together, because it's Brand of Annihilation. Its cost is depleted anytime you're using an exhausted card. So that's why it works so well. I can use one barrier of deployment, and then I can just go like this, and one of them is dead. And then we're good for the next turn. But I am happy that the event right now did let me try out Tiphera, and I was able to try it with this exact team for the storyline of the event or what have you, and it really gave me confidence that, like, yeah, I do want this character. It's working really well. Let's go get her, kind of thing. So we got Devil Dice over here. Devil Dice is a pretty great card. There's one specific epiphany that I would like with it, and that is going to be... I accidentally clicked that. That is going to be the one where it draws a quest card, or creates a quest card for us. Removal of card is fine. What is this? Initiate battle... Oh wait. Event encounter Dark Star recovered. No, just give me the safe choice, dude. I'm going to remove the heal from Kairon, or not Kairon, Cassius. I typically just only remove one basic card from everybody to start off with, as like a priority, and if I have more removals, because I'm getting lucky with events or we're hitting lots of shops, then I will remove more cards from whoever I'm trying to get save data for, so probably for Tiphera. I would kind of like to see her without any of her basic cards, but I know that has a high cost for your save data. If the tier isn't high enough, it won't let you remove that many cards. But if we could remove, yeah, basically all these cards, I might keep a barrier of deployment, but a matter of disintegration or attack, we definitely don't need that. We don't need to use that yet. I know it's going to grow. We can use this and let it grow. So here comes an Epiphany. Oath of Vanity is very important for his build as well. It turns these futilities into attack cards, at least for new ones that you create, just like how I'm about to do right here. That's a break. So futility over here turns into an attack into heal instead of just being a crappy status ailment card, which is really, really nice. Dual Creation is a great card, definitely need that. And we have an Epiphany on Form Convergence. Draw archetype card, repeat until the same card is drawn. Interesting. Oh wow, repeat until the same card is drawn consecutively. Wow, that is really good. Select and exhaust one exhaust card in your hand, and you draw 4 archetype cards. I mean, that works well with Kairon because he's going to have a lot of futilities being formed, and we won't have the AP to play them all, even if they're all attacks. Draw 2 archetype cards, double a random effect for those cards, double a random effect of those cards for 1 turn. For 1 turn, gain 2 resolve. That's not bad either. Like, if we get a double AP, because if you get a double this archetype here and you get +2 AP, that's quite a bit. The other ones are like fine, like you could draw 2 archetype cards, which would make up for not choosing something like this, but there's 2 effects on each archetype card, so you have a small chance, what is it, 1 out of 6 of getting the upgrade that you really want, I guess, which is the AP one. But also with the draw archetype cards, have I created enough in my draw pile for that even to be useful? I still think it is my favorite of them because I found that I wasn't creating so many archetype cards that I would draw the max 6 or even hit the max 4 here most of the time. The 1 exhaust card in hand is nice, but I think I will try this one first, and hopefully I am not going to regret that. But double effect sounds very, very powerful. Although there's lots of randomness there. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So I am going to do Devil Dice so I can draw more cards. And this is a bad draw, so I'm just going to do Elimination and then Futility, just exhaust that real quick. Now what I'm hoping for Kairon's passive is to have it with Initiate with his Epiphany. Starting the battle with it is the best choice in my opinion. I haven't seen any other Epiphanies for that card that I really like. 2 Agony, what is this? Right, I do like this 0 cost Echo of Futility because if it's a longer battle, it's a lot stronger. It's not as strong out of the gate, but having a 0 cost attack card is also just like really, really preferred for me typically, so Was this the one that we just did? Yes, it is. So let's see if we can draw that. So we got this with a double draw on it. 0 cards to draw, as you can see. That's why I was worried about picking anything that has even more draw power. I haven't figured out a way to have like a lot of archetype cards created in my deck. Maybe it is dependent on the epiphanies that you're choosing for your cards that you evolve into. But yeah, I haven't, like, even with my trial battles with Tiphera, I wasn't able to get, like, you know, 15 archetype cards in my draw pile. I'm sure it's possible, though. So yeah, Oath of Vanity, we're going to play that. Hopefully we can find that with the initiation modifier later. What is this again? When 2 archetype cards are created, create 1 identical card in the discard pile. That definitely helps with what I was just saying with trying to create more and more of them. You're not really hitting me, so I'm not going to do anything here. I'm going to hit you with Kairon's thing, and then get the hell out of here. Alright, so we can just Brand of Annihilation kill him. Yeah. Okay, looks good. Obtain, leave here right now. And then we're going to go down here. So here's the thing. I mean, I really want to stack up Tiphera because I have really good save data for Kairon and for Cassius. So they don't matter as much to me for the save data here. And I don't want to spend the... I can't remember what the currency is called to give people counseling to recover fragmented data or whatever it's called. But like that, you only get 3 a day. And I really don't think I'm going to be spending it on anyone else but a new character. So yeah. Let's use that. Let's do Elimination. Will you die from her attack? So close. So close. Okay, I might as well do it. Or maybe I should have done Barrier. Whatever, doesn't matter. Well, yeah, the great thing about Tiphera is she is really an all-in-one support, I think. I haven't tried... Actually, I've tried quite a few different supports. I mostly use, like... My teams are usually composed of 2 supports and then 1, you know, damage dealer. But I haven't seen any other supports that I've been more excited about. I do like Cassius a lot, too, because he has a lot of things going on. But he is a 4-star, and it shows, like, he doesn't go too wild. But, yeah, I've been very, very excited about Tiphera. I don't need to use Shuffle right now. But yeah, she can heal, she has shields, she can do damage, and she can do quite a bit with her 1 card. I can't remember what it's called right now. I think it's called Creation and Destruction or something like that. We will see it at some point in this run for sure. It's definitely a really good card. It's basically your free attack if you play your turn right. And I don't know if it's gonna out-damage Kairon, if I'm being honest with you. But we'll see, we'll see. It could possibly do just as much damage as a Kairon attack. Just all depends on the maturity of that battle, of course, because Kairon gets more damage from destroying futility cards, and then she can get stronger if you keep playing more archetype cards. So, we'll see. Alright, so let's take Echo of Futility, although that was ill-timed. I should have played some utility before I did that. Futility before I did that. You guys are hitting me, so I'll do a Barrier of Deployment. But yeah, I haven't left a single battle without HP yet. My characters are at level 40, and the recommended level for this particular Chaos Gate was like 34, so I am slightly over-leveled, I guess. But we also turned on, like, the extra Nightmare, so I don't know. Take what you will from that. I don't know what I'm trying to defend or dictate here. Okay, so we have Heal, Archetype, right? So for 1 turn, gain 1 Resolve. Select 1 Archetype card, create 1 in hand and 1 in each, and draw pile each. This is a very good version of this. This is what they gave you in the story mode with Tiphera, and you just get to fine-tune what you're getting into your draw pile and your hand, but it doesn't create as many. It doesn't create as many cards. Maybe that's why I wasn't able to create too many. Alright, draw 1. Predict which archetype card will be created. Create 1 archetype card. If predicted correctly, create the rest in draw pile. What do you mean the rest? Create the rest in draw pile. I don't know what that last part means. If predicted correctly, create the rest. Like, how many is the rest? That sounds weird to me. You have 33% chance to guess it right, essentially. I don't really like that. I'd rather go with something safe like this. So I'm going to choose, like, the AP one almost every time. I just feel like that helps us get rid of more of these futilities that we're going to be getting from Kayron. And he can generate a lot of them, even if you're not trying very hard. He has some cards that will create 3 at a time, you know, it's just like... You can fill up your hand pretty damn quick with those utility cards, and then they will just bloat up your deck as well. Tiphera does have a way to get rid of them from your deck or your discard, or both. I can't remember if it's both. Maybe with the right epiphanies it can affect both. But anyways, yeah, so hopefully I put all those things into practice and I just don't talk about them and we actually see them in happening. So playing attack cards will get these timers down for these curses. Yeah, we're gonna leave out of here with full HP again. Dual creation. We don't really need that right now. Will you die? Yeah, you're gonna die from that. Goodbye. Let's pick up some equipment, get some shield right away. You have the most defense. No, Tiphera does. But this is only blue, and she already has something, I guess. What does she have again? Oh yeah, the lead card thing, sure. Why not? Alright, so our first fire. Do we want any colorless cards? I don't need to rest. This guy's about to crack down, but I think we'll be okay. Do I want to take a look at these cards? It costs 50. Okay, we might as well. There are some good colorless cards, I just can't remember which ones I would want. Oh, none of these are usable. Wait, the first one is. For one turn, the target's action count does not decrease. So they cannot attack until I'm done with my turn. It doesn't have that much value to me. And I really don't want to waste the space for it. It doesn't have a lot of value to me. Let's go for the elite here. Alright, so let's keep doing this. Oath of Vanity out of the gate. Give me the initiation one, please. Oh, no, it just created a new card. So now we have Black Hole, which does more damage from more futility being used. Okay, so I'm going to do AP. Actually, we don't need that AP this turn that much. This retains, right? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we don't need that. I'm just going to not use the rest of my cards. I'll use Form Convergence if I really need it. Double the... Okay, wait a second. Yeah, I have to make sure that I have any archetype cards. I do have one, and it's going to have AP on it. But I'm going to do this first. Did that create more? That didn't create more. Okay, I'm just going to keep retaining it. I have to remember to keep track of how many cards I have in here that are archetypes so that I know when to use this. Okay, so let's go like this. There's an archetype card, so we have 0 in there now. I wonder if this will glow yellow once I do have 2 archetype cards in there. If there's that kind of quality of life feature for that particular card, because lots of cards will glow once its requirements are met. It's not exactly a requirement, or actually, I shouldn't say requirements. Cards, if its bonuses are activated, it will glow yellow. I wonder if that will happen with Form Convergence if we have the max amount of draw available. I might just do a bunch of futility. You're broken. And then we're gonna do elimination here. I'll do another futility. He's almost dead. Damn, we are strong. Okay, let's get out of here. Try to get him out of his trance. It worked. That wasn't too long. Elimination will probably kill him with the futility coming out of it. There you go. Eliminated. Okay, let's see this blue equipment. When hitting a target with weakened status, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I'll give it to Cassius anyways. And then we're going to go to this thing. Hopefully we get a nice piece of equipment from this data point. Nope. Wait, actually, time regulator gives you an epiphany? Oh, shoot. Oh, I want that on her, to be honest. I don't know if she's going to have a lead card, though. Screw it. I don't even care. If we get a lead card with her, I'm going to be scared or disappointed. But yeah, you want to epiphany the character that you're focusing on as much as possible, because then all their cards will have the additional epiphany, or has a higher chance to have the additional epiphany once you get all of your, like, newly created cards as early as possible, if that makes sense. Because, yeah, once you get all the epiphany new cards, then what you'll be offered is your existing cards with additional epiphanies on top of them, instead of a new card being added to your deck for that character. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but I hope it does for those of you who are, like, into the game and didn't know that yet, I guess. Okay, so selected combatant gains epiphany. Actually, one thing I should say is sometimes these events won't apply to a character if they've learned all their new epiphany cards. You have to read the thing and it has to say, like, a card gets an epiphany one time specifically. But we can still give it to one of our other characters. Let me see what else we have. Decreased stress. Nah, I'm not really into the rare legendary equipment randomness. Let me see if we can get this. Okay, can I do it on Tiphera? Let's see if she's selectable. She is. She still has Event Horizon. Right, this is a lot of draw power, but you do have to play a lot of archetype cards to get that to be 3 out of 3 upgraded within the turn. And we're kind of having trouble with generating as many archetype cards as we want to. Here is a Loot Goblin. Creation and Destruction. Double effects at one mana, so I'm gonna wait for that. Extended magazine coming out of the Loot Goblin. Okay. I'm gonna get him first because he drops legendary armor, I think, or equipment. He'll die from poison, that's fine. And then we're gonna do Creation and Destruction here. And Creation and Destruction, oh my god. So this is just a huge attack, but you have to make sure you're exhausting cards. And it has to be within the same turn. That isn't the worst. This is just more draw power. Retain. Increase all effects by 100% until activated, and you can just retain it for a really long time. And it gives you shield and heal. Interesting. The cost does not decrease. I think this is easier to use than the 5-piece, and it can get basically just as strong, and it has a shield and a heal. If you're retaining for multiple different turns. This is going to do... So if you go down to 1 AP, it will double. That's what Harmonization is. Oh, I just chose it. I meant to look at the description. Damn it. That really sucks. So Harmonization is making sure that the cost is equal to the action points that you have left. So I kind of screwed that up, but that's not that bad, especially if I'm looking for the utility of the card. So as long as I'm at 1 AP, it does do a decent chunk of damage. Gives us quite a bit of shield and heal as well. So quicker to use, more often. I'll be able to use it more often. Yeah, it is what it is at this point. My bad. It's not the worst choice. I think I would have taken that over the 5 AP one. Let's just do a bunch of these right now, a bunch of powers. We're going to pick up... let me see my deck, actually. Do I have any archetype cards? I don't. So we're going to take the AP. And then we're just going to use a shield, and then futility. Let's see here. Just get rid of this real quick, and then we can use this. Gonna upgrade? No, he's gonna get a new card. What is it again? Echoes of Time Abyss. That is his mythic card. And here he goes. This one gives you 3 futility. That's the one that gives you a lot of utility cards. Dice Trick, nice. Dice Trick is pretty good. Yeah, as long as we're completing his quests, it's pretty good. When an ally inflicts Ravage, fix shield. Sure? You know what? I'm gonna give it to Cassius. I feel like there's a better piece of armor for Tiphera. Okay, so we're going to the arena here. The arena has some interesting rewards. It is the only way that you get to Smith. So that's going to... I'm going to hope that we have something on Tiphera by that point. Oh my god. Oh no, I have no gear on her. That really sucks. I screwed that up. I should have given her those wing boots. Because you can only... You only get one piece of gear as a reward from this thing. And then you choose a piece of gear to forge with a unique benefit. And I want to put it on Tiphera because I'm keeping her save data. And typically the gear that you get here is not something that I really like. I haven't seen any that I really like so far. But maybe this time, I'll probably throw it on her no matter what, because I definitely do not want her to keep the time regulator, because it doesn't give you any effects in battle. It's just for that epiphany. So I feel kind of stupid. Draw 2 archetype cards. Nope, I don't need that yet. I guess I'll do a dice trick. We'll get some gear by hitting this thing. We can do a shield blast on them. And then, yeah, if you just keep hitting this thing, like, this battle is super easy. Maybe that's the point. But, yeah, if you just hit the supply cache, it will give you all these free cost cards that will just kill the crap out of everything. So maybe we just do that. We got Pierce again. I mean, just hit it again so we can get some more cards. And then we're gonna use 1 Pierce on you. Oh crap, it didn't give us anything that we can actually use right away. My hand is getting very full. Shield Blast is fine. It will give us another card from this thing. Shield Blast again, and we're done. That is the arena. Oh, Rage Potion! What is this? When 4 attack cards are activated, increase damage amount of the next attack card activated. Now, is that a group thing? Because if the attack cards have to come from her, that doesn't make sense at all. It won't work. But like I said, I'm going to give it to her anyways, because I'm not taking anyone else's save data, most likely. I'm going to give it to her. I hope it works in a way where it can be anyone's attack card. I'm going to try to watch out for that and just pray to God that it works as a team-wide thing. But it could mean she has to activate 4. Okay, so let's imbue the refinement effects on the clock thing. Hopefully there's something good here. Increase damage amount of exhaust cards by 25%. Damn! Okay, so if this works in a way where it has to be done by the combatant, this is a really good item for him, because he does do a lot of attacks per turn, and this is extremely good for him. So I kind of feel like crap right now that I didn't give it to him, but I already have saved data that I really like from him anyways. When drawing your own attack card from an ability, that's not going to happen because I'm getting rid of her attack. At the start of battle, if owning 33 cards or more, oh my god, these are all pretty terrible. I mean, if anything, this could possibly work for her, and maybe it's team-wide. I don't think it's team-wide, but if this applies team-wide, that would be amazing. That just seems way too powerful to be team-wide, to be equipped on Tiphera, but affect his cards as well. I just don't think that's the way it works. If any of you know the answer to that and can tell me if that's team-wide, please let me know, but yeah, I just assume that it has to be Tiphera's, which, like I said, will not be happening. She doesn't have exhaust attack cards, and I don't feel like trying to find a way to make that happen, to be honest with you. I mean, we could give her arena cards, which might happen later in the run. I'm down for that, but that is the only way, but I doubt that's going to happen for some reason. We want to use that at 1 AP. Should have used Echoes of the Abyss before I did that, but that's okay. And now we want to do Creation and Destruction. Damn, we blocked that whole thing. Is this going to get upgraded? Oh, sweet. Okay, so dual creation. When 2 archetype cards are created... Okay, right? At the end of turn, do fixed heal. Don't need that. Unique initiation. When archetype card is activated, create 1 different archetype card in a discard pile. That's not bad. Create 1 of each archetype card. Create 1 of the next archetype card exhausted. I like the one on the right that I'm hovering over. But, oh, crap. When archetype is activated, create 1 different archetype in discard pile. Okay, so we have to wait quite a while for that to happen and get the effects of those archetypes being in the draw pile now. I don't have any really good generation of archetype cards right now, so I think I'm just going to take the skill here. When 2 archetype cards are created, create 1 identical card in discard pile. Yeah, okay, I'll take this skill. I'll make it into a skill instead. Alright, so we have all these cards here. Recover some AP. I mean, we might as well just use them all, right? Even more AP. They don't have... Yeah, they all have exhaust. I guess we could save them and put them in our discard pile if we don't really need them right now, but I have a problem with keeping 0-cost cards in my hand, if I'm being real with you. Alright, so I can't really do much else. Do that. We're finally losing some HP. We need this. Hit you. I'm gonna heal a little bit actually this turn. What the hell? Okay, I forgot to end the turn, my bad. Alright, what else do we got? We got this quest thing. So you want to use this. All her cards kind of look the same. So I kind of have trouble identifying them. Maybe that will become easier. I'm sure it will become easier at some point, but right now it's like kind of tough for me to differentiate some of them. Or a lot of them, I should say. Can't use that yet. Okay, so Echo Futility. And everything's good. Almost full HP, that's fine. So this shuffle is going to become... I actually do like this one, and it works well with Tiphera if I'm putting a lot of cards into the discard pile as well. I know it just shows the different epiphany. But I actually do like this one as well. Move all cards in hand to discard pile, and you get a guaranteed draw 5, instead of something like this where it's, you know, the amount of cards that you discard is the amount that you draw. This could possibly give us more cards than, you know, the other choices. So I'm going to take that one instead. I do like 0-cost cards, of course, but I'll take the 1-cost card for the better effects for that one. Okay, so we're basically rolling for equipment. This one is not something that I need. I just gave up that one, actually. 18 for Palacia's Orb, or however you say it. When vulnerable is applied by a card. Are we doing vulnerable right now? I don't think we are. Also add 1 weaken. We don't really need that. 18 is such a hard roll as well. Heart of Gold is not really needed because anytime that you can use a data, like a save data, it's not in chaos mode. So that item is chaos mode specific, which I don't like those type of cards. What is this thing? Increase damage of attack cards by 41 time per battle. Sure. Rolling a 6 is easy. Wow! Never mind, spoke way too soon. Rolling a 6 is easy. Roll the lowest number on the freaking dice. Alright, let's do this elite real quick. Hopefully they give us a legendary that's worthy. Wow. Don't love this starting hand. Dual creation. Sure. Do we have anything in here to draw? Does it create in the hand too? Or in here? No, it doesn't. So we have nothing to draw for the archetype. Oh my god, did I just use it? Right, it makes a duplicate. The card that I use, not the archetype card, makes a duplicate of the first one that you use, so I kind of screwed that up, but that's okay. Damn, that broke him immediately. We don't have anything to draw here, so I don't need the heal as well, so we're not going to do it. Just put that into the discard pile. I need to be doing that more often, I think. Like, if the card doesn't have any value that turn, just put it into the discard, and we can draw it later if we save it. I think maybe that's where I'm screwing up things. What is this one again? I have to wait until 1. Okay, I'll do that. Echoes of this thingamajig will kill him, but then I can't use this, which I want to. Gives us a shield. Alright. Taking a little bit of damage from the bombs. Or because of the bombs, but that's alright. We have so many of them, oh my god, what does this thing do again? Retain, draw 2 archetype cards. I think I have enough, right? I have only one of them. And it's the draw archetype card. Wow, useless! Oh my god, do I shuffle right now? This is not a great turn. I'll use cards to kill you. I might shuffle. We can't even use Dice Trick? Oh crap, I just shuffled these and these just became zeros. Okay, they came back into my hand as zeros. Perfect. Give me this. Upgrade. Initiate, please. Initiation, here it is. Let me read the other ones real quick. This gives you... They turn them to pure damage cards instead of having to heal. This gives you morale. Yeah, definitely the best out of all of them. That is my favorite version of that card for sure. So we're going to start every battle with, you know, futilities being attack cards. Instead of being just useless one-cost cards. Oh crap, you're broken? That's the first time I've seen her broken. Holy crap. Dude, chill out. There you go, you're back. By the way, we have not used a single ego card, which I feel is a good sign that this, you know, this build is working well. Like I said, I think we're slightly over-leveled, but I couldn't choose anything else for, what is this called? The Zero mission or whatever? What am I doing? Placing something in my hand, right. So I would like to do maybe Creation and Destruction? No. Where's that thing that creates a bunch of archetype cards? What? This one? Yeah, it is. Well, it doesn't create a bunch, but... Let's do draw this time because I don't have anything else going on. Oh crap, they're all drawn. I'm just gonna have nothing to draw. That was stupid. At least we're getting his quest done with all the zero cards that we're playing. Oh man. These are really long turns. Which is exactly what I wanted to see, so... There are some enemies that punish you for having long turns, though, so... Damage amount, sure. Kayron can have that. Alright, so our first rest spot, or our first boss, I should say. Rest stop before that. Crimson Sword is really good. That would go on Kayron, though. There actually is a blue that I like better than the Crimson Sword for Kayron. The one that applies Agony anytime you use a cost 2 card or more, but this is here. I'm going to give it to him. We're going to remove a card for sure, and that's going to be your attack. I don't think I've used it a single time. And do we want to pay 120 for a Epiphany? I don't think we do. Maybe I shouldn't have re-rolled there. What does this do? Piercing damage on all enemies, doesn't matter. No, don't need that. Okay, leave. Do I want to check out the training? You know what? I'm gonna see if there is anything in here. This will be the last time. Instinct Ignition. Upon card creation, grant 1 random epiphany to it. I don't know if this works on either Chiron or Tiphera. I don't know if it does, but if it does, that's kind of crazy. 1 per turn. When you create a card, it will have an epiphany on it. I think we should try it, but if it doesn't work, then that sucks. And do I really want this on Tiphera's save data? Alright, let's try it. I guess we did just get rid of her attack card, so this is more useful, but let's see if it actually applies to her archetype cards. I probably could have googled it really quick, because I checked if that works on Cassius and on Tressa, and it does work on both of those people, but I don't remember reading anything about Tiphera, and she's quite new as well, so I don't know if that has joined the combo yet. Alright, let's kill this boss real quick. I'm feeling pretty confident. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this because we can't really do anything else. Are you gonna hit me? That's quite a bit of damage. Double Dice Evolution. Quest card, please. Oh, these are terrible. Oh. I mean, discard isn't bad. It does more damage. And it's draw power. I'll take it. I've actually never had this variant of the card. Actually, yes, I have. Don't need the shuffle right now, and I don't think I need the Event Horizon. Yeah, Event Horizon I don't need right now. Wait, did that have Retain? No, it doesn't have Retain. Okay, good. Do both this and this. And then we're gonna do... Okay, I could remember circle, triangle, or square. Which one is the AP one? Oh, it does! Yo, it does work! That, for one turn, gain 1 morale, is the epiphany that was created on top of it. Yo, that's sick. Okay, so we don't really need this that much. Maybe I'll save it so we can draw it later. I will take more of the AP, though. How do I use only 1 AP right now, or gain another AP? Sure, I'll use this. There are no cards to draw, F my life. Here you go. I'm gonna save these 2 cards. Get out of here. I need to turn off that notification, I think. Because I'm gonna be doing that a lot with 0 cost cards that I don't want to use just yet. I definitely need some AP. So circle is AP. Let's remember that, because circle is AP. And I can remember that. Should be able to, at least. Let's use a little bit of this quest card. I'm gonna fertility him down. That will... Oh! Actually, maybe I should keep it on, because sometimes I quit out too early before realizing that we're getting 1 AP back from breaking. Slows things down a little bit, but not too bad. Dice Trick is already at 0 because of all the stuff that we've been doing with the quest. And that is it for this turn. Oh, never mind. How did we just draw that? How did I just draw this card? Oh my god. Yeah, cards are coming back into hand way faster than I thought they would. Got 0 out of 3 on that Event Horizon, doesn't matter. Alright, dual creation. And then we're going to do the AP. This one's giving us Fortitude. And then we're going to take the AP back. Sphere it up, just... I actually meant to use Elimination. Okay, so let's try to draw archetype cards and see what happens. Yeah, we're going to keep drawing. We don't really need these cards, because they empower our next attack. Does it give us shield as well, actually? Oh, it gives us shield too. I guess I could have used the shield a little bit. That's okay. Okay, so we want this. And we want draw power this time, because we want to use Event Horizon. Because Event Horizon will give you even more draw power. And Event Horizon is 3 out of 3. There you go, we finally get to see your special animation. Actually, you've been seeing it in the bottom of the screen, all the way to the left anyways. I put them into the profile animations. But yeah, it comes from that particular card, and also her ego card, of course. Tell me what you guys think about how I filled up the space at the bottom, by the way. Is it distracting? Is it cool? I spent quite a bit of time on it, and I think for any CZN videos, I'll do the same for whatever, you know, whatever characters I'm looking to use. So, you know, tell me if the time investment is worth it. Okay, so Form Convergence is already upgraded. Draw 2 archetype cards, double a random effect. I don't know if I need too many of these, because it doesn't create the archetype cards. This has no value at all. It will replace the thing, but I really don't like Joker being duplicated either. 2 archetype cards, double a random effect. Ugh. Okay, we need to work on our archetype card generation, I think. How am I going to do that? Searing Dagger is pretty decent. Increase the damage of basic attacks is not good. So I'm going to do the Vulnerable, put that on Tiphera. I think it's a decent choice. It's not my favorite, but it's a decent choice for her. Very support leaning. Oh my god, I have these currencies back? I didn't know I got these back. I think it's like every week or something you get them. Should I obtain? I think it will let me look at it before I confirm, right? I'm just gonna try it out here. I want to look at this currency. How often does this refresh? I really don't know. I don't think I need any of this. I have like blues on everybody that I care about. And I don't want to fine-tune everything until we get to, like, you know, max level equipment. I'm not going to spend too many resources, like, refining them and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't care about the gear that much right now. Okay, so at the start of battle, all enemies gain 1 morale, but you do get an action point. Okay, that's not bad. Each time defeating a monster for the first time in a turn, you get an action point and draw a card. Meh. For each 1 AP used, gain 1 morale for 1 turn. This could make us extremely strong because we do have AP generation and morale boosts your damage by 20% per stack for that turn. That, I think, would be the strongest card for us. Alright, we're going to look for the arena again. I think it's right at the top. Now, there's going to be 2 options for this next arena that we're stepping into. I don't think I'm going to do the big battle. I think I'm just going to do the small arena again. I kind of like the path for this better, for this arena dimension, because we do have an elite on this end, and I kind of don't want to miss an elite battle. Do I want to go to the shop? Let's go to the battle first. 250 could get us a legendary that we want, but we could also get a legendary item from the question mark space too, so we could also remove more cards. You know what? I might just start removing... I might remove 1 more of her barrier deployments. But there's also other shops that I can do that in. Okay, so this is about to get an upgrade as well. Quantum, let's do that. And then we're going to get some AP back here, because I do want to do the Pop-Eyed Popper. We should have done that first, actually. Should have used that card first. So we have Quests of Full House, and then we're going to do the Brand of Annihilation. We got a special upgrade. Special upgrade over here. When exhausted, right? For 1 turn, gain 4 Fortitude, and then you put Agony on the target, which is every enemy. The Fortitude I don't care about. Actually, Fortitude's pretty decent. It's definitely the best one here. 100% the best one here. Yeah, 4 Agony on everybody. Wow, that is really good. That is very, very good. Yeah, let me do creation. Not yet, we're not using that yet. Let's do this one then, and then I can't do creation with the right amount of AP. Damn it. I'll just do Black Hole. Oh, yes! We're gonna break him, and then creation and destruction will have the right AP. And it will just kill him anyways, who cares? Alright, so I have 243. Yeah, I don't have enough for a legendary unless it's on sale. I'm not gonna take that chance. What do you do for me again? You Epiphany or something? I think he Epiphanies on the next screen if I do this. When attack card is used, fix shield 10 times per turn. Oh my god. That's really good. It would be really good on you. Actually, it'd be okay on Cassius as well because he has high defense and he does have attack cards from his quests. But you're not attacking with him unless you have like the 0 quest or the 1 quest, the triple 1 quest. That's about it. Put your hand in deep will decrease the roll required. What is this? Obtain neutral card? Yeah, screw that. I'm gonna try to go for this equipment. Depending on what happens, maybe I'll try to keep the save data of Cassius too. I have to get that roll a lot further down. It's down to 7. What happens if I fail? Recover health by 30%. Okay, well, let's try it out, boys. This mythic piece of gear. Ding dong, we got it. Put it on this guy. Oh, wait, it's an accessory. Then we can put it on Kayron. Oh, but his defense is ass. Like, it wouldn't be very good on him. His defense is not anything compared to Cassius's. But the thing is, he will attack more often than Cassius. In most situations. I'm gonna give it to him. I'm still gonna give it to him. He will attack more often. And he does have that really, really good version of that one card that does Agony on everybody. And on top of that, he has the Agony weapon. So he is, he's kind of, you know, a very focused build right now. So I might try to keep Kayron's save data as well, depending on what happens. Okay, so someone is increasing my cost. When an attack card is used, you reduce everything. Okay, I see. So we need to use attack cards to reduce the cost of all cards, and if we're using anything other than that, it's gonna cost... Other cards will cost more. The thing is dead anyways, who cares? Go like this. My dude Kayron is slapping so hard. Latent Epiphany. So we got the Pop-Eyed Popper, and we have create a quest card, remove Ethereal, and apply Retain. This is a lot of deck bloat for us, and I'd rather have it bloated with Tiphera's cards. So I don't really like that. Stronger quest card is basically the same thing as what we had seen with that Instinct card that we picked up for Tiphera. It will just add a Epiphany effect on the quest card that comes out. I think this is the best one. I actually do like this one a lot because, you know, he's a support character. We just want him to buff up other characters in some way or benefit other characters in some way. And he does that through draw power, and now with the additional empowered quest cards, he will also do it through the morale, fortitude, or resolution that he gives us from the empowered quest cards. Oh crap, I forgot about the attack thing. Give me the futility, thank you sir. And then we're going to use Instinct Ignition, and then we're going to use futility again after that. And then we're going to do this at... Actually, we want to do that at 1, which won't happen. Yes, it will. Oh, it's down to 0. Okay, so I'll use it at 0. No, I can't use it at 0. F my life. I did not play that right, but that's okay. It's all good, it's all good. I mean, we can kill you right now, I'm pretty sure. Will Event Horizon just kill you? We don't need this, we don't need this. What do you do again? No, it won't kill you at all. Give me AP, please. And then, how are you doing? You're 1 out of 3, so we're going to use AP again. And then we have no draw archetype, do we? Archetype and draw? No, it doesn't look like it, so we're just going to use the shield one. And then we're going to use Event Horizon now that it's fully powered. And then, wait, what? Does that not give me draw power? Where did the Event Horizon go? Wait, what? Where did it go? Is it a power? Okay, now I have to look at the card because I thought it did something completely different. Event Horizon. It's a skill, yeah. Draw 1. At 3, it draws 2, I think. Okay. So that's in my graveyard, isn't it? Graveyard, draw pile, exhausted cards. Where is that card? What? Alright, whatever. I'm not sure if I have any of these. I do not. Okay, cool. Let's do a dice trick. I'm just trying to kill you in this turn. There you go. I am somewhat confused, but what can you do? Alright, so we're gonna do the Oath. Wow, we got both barrier deployments. Of course we did. We don't have any archetype cards right now. This is a really bad starting turn. Really bad starting turn. And then we're gonna do... Do we want to do that? You don't even have your quest out yet. Here, let's get the quest out. And you're looking for full house. Okay. That is not gonna be that easy to pull off if I'm being serious. I'm just gonna use form convergence, although it doesn't do anything. So we have full house here. And I'm gonna do the dice trick so that we can evolve it. No, actually... Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so unique. I sometimes like the upgrade. When you... Oh, actually, not this upgrade. There's another upgrade that just continuously gives you quest cards. Not that one, though. What does this one do? It gives you morale. Yeah, morale is pretty decent. Zero... Always has zero cost. Amount for each completed quest. Oh, I see. It does damage, and it increases up to 400%. And it's always a zero attack card. There are some battles where that's a lot easier than others. For sure. Decrease the cost depending on how many quests that you've done. For one turn you get morale, which is gonna empower everyone else. I feel like that is the right choice. I feel like that's the right choice. Yeah, I think that's the right choice here. Alright, hit that up. Instinct Ignition is good. Do we have any archetype cards? I'm gonna use it anyways. There are no cards. I shouldn't have used it. I was too lazy to check. Is there any kind of indicator that tells me how many I have or something like that? Because that would be much appreciated. Can't use anything. I need one more Kairon card. Oh shoot, he just got freaking broken. I just needed one more Kairon card to complete his quest. Actually, is it still gonna run if I just go like this? It does still run. But we don't get the quest card because he's broken. Okay, that is good to know. Give me more AP, please. This thing is dead for sure. I'm drawing this out more than I need to. But I also want to get Cassius back out of his break before anything crazy happens. Wait, we're about to step into the arena and he's gonna be broken. It's not so bad because these battles are really easy. We're going underground, we're not doing the full test. Not the Gatekeeper's Trial. It's not worth it. I don't know if I would win as well. It's such a tough battle. I really don't know if I would win, but I have seen the prize for it, or at least one of the prizes, and I was extremely disappointed. And it put me in a really bad position for the rest of the run, so I was not impressed. I'm not going to give you any spoilers as to what you get from it, or at least what I got from it, but I think in some situations it is very, very good, but in my situation without any preparation for it, it wasn't worth it. So we're going to do this and just get an easy refinement. Is this a different enemy? Hey, we got a trance. Please break out of it. He didn't break out of it. Alright, let me hit this thing so I can get some armor, or whatever it wants to give me. I have no idea what he's saying. Use this Pierce, please, and you're dead. Battles are so easy. Why are they so easy? They should be a little bit harder. When 5 skill cards when 5 skill cards are created, increase damage amount of the next ally by 20%. Oh my god. That is very good for Tiphera, but we have this thing that we upgraded. I haven't been checking if Rage Potion works. Shoot. I might replace it anyways. I might replace it anyways. Oh my god, that is good. Because all of her archetype cards are considered skills, right? Let me just double check. I'm like very sure that they are. Yeah, they're all skills. So we could activate that a lot with her. We have to put that on her. I think it's better than this attack thing that I don't know if it's going to work or not. More consistent? I hope? Maybe I'm screwing things up. If that was like if that attack thing was all around anyone's attacks account towards a requirement, then I just screwed up really badly, but I really don't think that was happening. I really don't think that was happening. Alright, so let's do a refinement. Give me something good, please, for Tiphera. If damage is completely blocked at the start of the turn, increase damage amount of all allies by 10% for one turn, one time per turn. So it only is for one attack. That's a one time per turn. and if you don't use it, you lose it. That's not very good, in my opinion. When attack card is activated on a target in a vulnerable state, I don't think we're doing vulnerable, so that doesn't really help us. When a turn is ended with 1 or more AP remaining, you give vulnerable to all enemies. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening. I'm going to take this because it is the best out of all of them, or the most consistent out of all of them. I'm not super impressed, though. Alright, let's go. Not super impressed with that one. Alright, so we are almost done with this map, I think, right? We got an elite... Oh, we have quite a bit of ways to go, actually, still. We need to remove some cards from Tiphera before we get out of here. Go like this. This is gonna get an upgrade. I forgot that these colorless cards have epiphanies too. You get 1 morale, 1 fortitude at the start of next turn, fixed heal. I mean, it's not... These are not great. I'll take the morale, I guess. But I'm not super impressed with that. I have... Look at that, I ended off with 1 AP. Let's see how many times I end off with extra AP. I mean, it's gonna happen more often if I don't have all 3 characters available. There you go, he's back. Okay, so let's do a... We have no cards of that type right now. We're ending off with extra AP for this particular battle. A lot. Oh my god, I didn't realize how dead I was. Okay, so we need to heal. Holy crap. We need to use that for sure. Oh, I need to have attack cards. Our cost is getting higher and higher. Which one has to heal? Oh my god. Double heal. Okay, we're gonna survive, but it's gonna be messed up. Oh god, how did I get myself in this situation? Our first ego card. I guess use this. I'm using way too many skills. I need to kill this guy. Whew. Okay, so black hole first of all, just kill him. Thank you. Now we don't have to worry about his stupid crap that he was doing. Give me archetype cards, give me archetype cards, there are none. Let's do this thing. This is gonna give me more attack damage, why not? That did not do a lot of damage, he has no damage. Oh my god, we're ending off with AP again! I should have taken the vulnerability. Crap, and I feel so stupid right now. Oh, we ended off with 0 here. Should have taken the vulnerability thing. It's way too late to change. Way too late to feel sorry for myself. But I was thinking, like, most turns we have enough futility to use to just run out of our AP. And we definitely... Wait, actually, I guess not definitely, but most of the time, I think we would just want to keep using as many futility as possible to empower Kairon for the future turns. But maybe Vulnerable State could come in clutch, and we just like skip 1 futility use to get Vulnerable for next turn. I don't know. Whoa, this is 3 out of 3 already? How come the draw amount is not where it's supposed to be? What the hell? I'm surprised. I thought it gives us more draw once we have 3 out of 3 upgrades on that. Look at all the futility. Alright, we need to heal. Hold on. Don't need that yet, actually. There's no card to draw. Are you stupid? Okay. Hit that up. Dual creation's good. Give me AP this turn. And do I have anything to draw that's archetype? No, we don't. So I'm going to save the other 2 cards. And then we're going to do a black hole, please. Nope, that was wrong. I should have done elimination, futility, then black hole. And look at that, I have an extra AP. Actually, now I don't. Yeah, I don't want to use those yet. Nice. Alright, let's see how much I can heal. So use this. I think I can kill this guy without extra AP, so I'm gonna do... Oh, the AP has the heal. In that case, I will use it. This has a shield on it too. I should have used that last turn. I did get hit. I think he'll die. Futility will kill him? Maybe not? Oh, I should have used the pop-eyed popper. If it's a 0 quest, I'm gonna... Okay. Not so bad. Because I just used a bunch of 0 cards, and we could have possibly had his quest done a couple times there. Okay, you're dead. Peace out. Ooh, legendary. At the start of turn, if there is no shield, gain 60% thick shield. I'll put it on her. It's not the best piece of armor, but at least to get something that could be useful, I'll put it there. So we are looking for the double elite. Actually, am I happy with the gear? I'm pretty happy with the gear. Maybe I go for the shops now so that I can start removing cards from her deck. So I'll hit up as many shops as I can. I don't like the Heart of the Jewel, really. I don't think anyone needs this. I'm gonna take the cash. There's a couple of characters that have built-in, you know, X cost cards, but it's none of the characters that we have right now. I'm gonna skip this. I need to do some research on how often that recovers, because I'm gonna use it right before it refreshes, because I'll be at the highest level at that point, and I'm gonna get the most value out of spending that currency. Right, so barrier deployment, get out of here. Do I want to keep one? I don't know yet. Deadly shot I've never seen. I've never seen that. Let me refresh once. Let me see if there's anything cool. Not really. I'm gonna do one more. What does Assault Boots again? That's not good. What does Quantum Collector do? Not something that I'm willing to replace on Tiphera. Sure, I'll rest. Tiphera's almost broken here. That didn't really help at all, actually. We're getting some more Karmic Embers or whatever. That's the map indicator of the, like, special banner or whatever. Alright, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do Elimination. Just get rid of one of them. I don't really want to shuffle right now, so I'm gonna say no to that. Alright, what else do we have here? We're gonna do this one. We have no archetype cards yet, so I'm gonna do probably Echoes of True Abyss. Yep. Why are you both of you talking right now? Do a quick futility. Ooh, they are hurting a little bit. Will this kill all of you? It will not. Okay, so we want to do Creation and Destruction later. Event Horizon later as well. Damn it! Do I have any archetype cards? 0. Okay, cool. So I actually might just do this. At least one of them dies. Ooh. No! I was just about to say, I need to heal. Come on, get out of it. No! He's summoning! Discard these two, Avi. And I got them back. Great. Futility on this guy. I guess I should have killed the summoner first. I didn't even pay attention to that. Dude, stop. Bloom. Bloom. Thank you for the warning. That actually was really helpful that time. What is happening? The game is like lagging. Oh my god, all shock? Are you crazy? Oh god, we have 2 out of 3 freaking broken. Please get out of it. Oh my god, please. No! No! Okay, I'm going to have to do this then. I'm gonna have to get very lucky here. Triple one? I don't think that's gonna do it. Okay, please, 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 please. No! We need to survive somehow. We need to use this girl. I should have used it. I should have used it already. So anytime we exhaust the card, we will give them weakness, I think it is. Is that gonna help us? Oh my god, please get out of it. Yes! Okay. We have a chance of not dying here. Oh my god, never mind. We're dead. No way. We can't maintain the link. Okay, well, we will survive as long as we don't get hit again, which is not very easy to do. I'm gonna use your thing. I can't believe we just lost. Do this. Like, shield has no use on us anymore. Healing has no use on us anymore. We, like, literally just cannot get hit. Archetype? Why did I just do that? That was a really bad choice. Okay, we need to get something that will make this turn a lot longer. I mean, Devil Dice will help us do that. These two, please. Wait, no, we can't break this guy out anymore, can we? Oh, we can? No, he's link crashed. Okay, I think we're dead. Oof. Good lord. Just absolutely terrible. Well, we got some level up at least. I think what I could have done was paid more attention to the break levels and just realizing that we were about to have two characters break and just kind of go all out on hard battles so that I can get them breaking on easier battles where we could possibly, you know, run through a couple of turns and use their purple cards to get them out of it. So I screwed that up. I think it is a very good team still. We will get her save file. It's definitely not perfect, but it is going to be something that I can use and keep for now. There were a couple of things that we wanted to do with that deck still. I am fine with deleting yours, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, his sucks, so I'm just going to delete that right away. And Kairon, we're just going to do a removal. Delete memories instead of canceling. Yeah. But that is it. I mean, I wish we had a victory here. I feel bad putting this out there, but it was my first Chaos run with Tiphera, so that's going to be the point of the video, was to be the first one for Tiphera, and I will definitely get in there again and finish it off and actually get a full build for her. But if I really need to use her before I am able to do that, I can use the save data that we currently have for her. It's not so bad. It's definitely usable. It's just not optimized. Let's see if I guess the week just re-rolled today. Let's see if we can do a summon. I don't have enough to buy all of these. Let's see if we can do a summon, though. Let's collect all of our stuff, and if we can do a summon, I will do a summon. Claim all this. I might have to use some crystals for it, which would be unfortunate, because I'm trying to save those anytime that I can. What are you guys telling me that I need to collect here? City of Mist has some rewards. Oh, it's a special one. I do want the purple ones, because what I'm trying to do right now is pull the support that goes with Tiphera. She's also in a banner right now. But, what is this one glowing for? Challenge mission. Give me a bunch of stuff. Oh crap, we might be able to buy another one of those then. Zero System is going to give me what? Chaos Matrix I leveled up somehow? Okay. Not the currency I want. Right, we were just here. Can I buy more of the orb thing? Sorry you have to watch me do this. Supply store, please. We can buy another one. We have 6 of them right now. Not quite enough to rescue. Alright, just for the video. So I was saving up to do more pulls here, but we won't have enough. I will do a poll here. I am trying to get Veronica, so I do want to pull Veronica because I feel like she would be a great replacement for Cassius in the current team that we're using. So it would be Tiphera, Veronica, and then Kayron. And that's just to give us a little bit more DPS. I do like Cassius in the team, but I feel like the team could use a little bit more consistent damage, and she does that at a low cost. And also it would just be cool to see a full team of 5-star characters working well together, and I think Veronica is the right one for the team comp that we got going on. So anyways, let's do a rescue for 10 and hope that we see Veronica. That would be so amazing. Otherwise, I will use the rescue merit to get her if it comes down to it. Okay, let's go. Confirm. Come on, look up at the sky. Look up at the sky. Look up, look up, look up, look up! Yes! Oh my god, who's it gonna be? Oh my god. Veronica, please? Veronica? How are you feeling today, Captain? Who the hell are you? Oh, it's a support. I thought that was our 5-star. That is not our 5-star. I am on the edge of my seat right now. Oh my god, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It is not Veronica. Oh! Everyone really, really likes Luke. People have said that Luke is amazing. I will have to try him out. I'll try him out. I don't know how to feel about Luke. I've looked at the cards, but people say Luke is really, really sick. So maybe you'll see my next video on a Luke team. We do have a lot of people that we can pair him with or try him out with. I'm thinking maybe I'll try to do an Orlea team with him. Although Orlea really works well with someone like Beryl, because Beryl has retain benefits. And I don't think Luke does, or maybe he does. But anyways, that is our video for today. Really just wanted to showcase a little bit of gameplay with Tiphera as I just got her. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sticking around to this part of the video if you're still here. I really appreciate it, guys. If you're into roguelike games, I play a lot of Steam roguelike games on the channel. This is kind of just something that I'm doing as a new thing, playing mobile roguelike games, because they've definitely gotten better. But typically I'm playing Steam roguelike games, and if you're into that type of thing and you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, because I do put out 1 to 3 videos a week on new up-and-coming Steam indie roguelike games. So if you're into that type of thing, I really would appreciate it. But yeah, that's all that I got for you for today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Bye, bye, bye.